ciao, salut, hola, oi. Guys, today I'm gonna tell you 5 differences between Brazil and England. Some time ago, I made a video about the difference between Brazil and USA. I'll put the link somewhere. I don't know how to put on the top, but I will try to, okay? If I don't, it will be on the description, okay? First, I'm gonna tell you that everything I'm saying here is based on my own experience. And please don't take it so serious. I'm not complaining about England, I'm not complaining about Brazil. I'm not saying one is better, the other is worse, and nothing like that. I'm just saying things that I noticed during the time I was living in London, okay? So the first one is, in Brazil, for us, everything is about coffee. Like, oh, let's go out for a coffee and talk about life and things like that. The famous cafezinho. And in England, it's funny because it's not, obviously, people drink a lot of coffee, even because it's a cold country and obviously it's good to drink coffee and etc. But I noticed that they love tea, and everything is about tea in the morning, in the afternoon, and even before I go to sleep. And this is quite nice. I think it's very interesting because in Brazil we don't have so much this culture. Obviously we drink tea as well, but it's not like everywhere there's tea, no. But in most part of the places you can find coffee. Even when you are eating to go to the doctor, they have coffee, you know. I remember I saw, I don't know who, but the person was putting like milk on the tea, and I was like, what the fuck? Because for me it was really weird, but then I tried and I really like it, so I do it even now in Brazil. The second difference, the famous pint that you can find on the pubs in England is very different than Brazil, because we normally drink on the bottle, smaller or bigger, but we also have CHOPP, which is really good, but obviously I will not compare the beers in Europe and in Brazil. I'll just not talk about the taste, but I'll compare more like the CHOPP and the pint, because the pint is really big, and it's really interesting because the first time I saw it I was like, what the fuck, that's so big. I mean, I drink quite slow. In Brazil, as I drink slow and the weather is warmer, it's annoying because in the end of my beer it gets like warm, and so I just prefer to get something smaller and drink quite cold. And in England it's really big, but the weather is colder, obviously most part of the time. You can take a long time to drink that, and it doesn't get so warm like here, you know. Number 3 is kind of obvious, the weather. Like in Brazil, especially for me, the only places I've lived in Brazil was Uberlândia. This is where I'm born, and in Rio de Janeiro, and also in São Paulo. In the summer, this is like crazy hot, but when it's not summer, okay, São Paulo can be like a little bit cold, but in Uberlândia and Rio, it's almost never really cold, you know. So basically, I can say we have a good weather in Brazil. And in England, it's crazy because they have like a short time, not just England, but lots of countries in Europe. But the weather is bad, like it rains and it's cold, and it's annoying sometimes. I love London, I love England, but it's just, it can be very annoying. But I still like it because for some reason my hair and my skin was better. I don't know how it works, but it was better and I like it. Number 4, in England people throw the paper in the toilet. This is not common in Brazil. I would say like in some houses, some families, they do that, but we don't have the proper procedure for this. I don't know if I'm saying right, but I'll put the word here somewhere. It's not something that we should do in Brazil, you know. And in England, and the same as in USA and some other countries in Europe, they throw in the toilet, which is okay. I was doing it, obviously, but I feel weird. Like in my house, I don't do it because can broke the toilet or something like that. So yes, if you come to Brazil, don't throw the paper in the toilet, okay? Number 5, the dates. Yes, dates when you go out with a guy or a girl can be quite different. Not because it's better or worse. Not because it's better or worse. Not because it's better or worse. Just because we have different cultures and different people, and this is how it is. In Brazil, things are a little bit faster. I don't say that it is a good thing. I don't say it is a bad thing. It's just how it is. And in England, it's slower. I kind of like it sometimes because, you know, you have time to get to know the person better. And I think this is very good. You know, if I like to talk. So I made a video some time ago about my first date with an English guy, and it's quite interesting because I was expecting for things. I was thinking would be something like that, or you know, but it wasn't. But it was also good. So this is how it is, you know. I like this. I like this difference between the cultures, and that's quite fun. Don't judge the guy or the person you're meeting because of this, you know. Number 6 is the traffic. Because the cars, they drive in the opposite side. In Brazil, it's like this, and in England, it's like this. Obviously, there's a lot of other countries that is like England as well, like Australia, for example. But I'm doing the video between England and Brazil, so it is very difficult for me to walk in London streets. I was always looking to both sides to make sure I you know, it wasn't coming any car. I never get to use it. I spent 5 months, and then I came back for vacations, and I still, you know, it's normal. I think after some time you get used it. Although my cousin is there for 7 years, and she told me she's always looking to both sides. Number 7 is the breakfast. When I say the breakfast, it's the classic breakfast. I'm not telling, like, for example, me, I'm living in Brazil and I eat eggs and I eat toast with jelly and things like that. But the classic breakfast in Brazil is coffee, bread with butter, and yes, I think this is pretty much the classic one. But their classic breakfast, I'll put a photo here. It's like a lot of things like mushrooms and beans and eggs and sausages and toast. Maybe even more things that I don't remember right now, and it's yummy. I really like. I like a fat breakfast with everything I have. So I really like it to go to that coffees and ask for English breakfast and etc. But I'm pretty sure that they eat bread and butter sometimes just because they are in a hurry, or cereal or things like that, like we do in Brazil. And this is common. I'm just talking about the classic one. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and share with your friends from England, share with your friends from Brazil. Comment here if you remember any other difference. And please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, press the bell to have the notifications. And that's it, guys. Let's support this channel. I want this channel to grow. I want to bring a lot of things for the channel, but I need your support. So thank you very much for the attention. Goodbye.